Hi there and welcome back to the Children of Atlantis, where egalitarianism and materialism will be spread throughout the galaxy. Well, for now we'll defend our part of the galaxy and then we'll come to the spreading part, you know. But we need more friends for the spreading part, and we have a curious plan with a great race of Yith. They're hegemonic imperialists, but they are also a science directorate. They have much in common. And so we'll try to actually bribe them. Or give them something nice to play with. Some food. We'll have a lot of food incoming in the future through our colonies. And we'll give them a taste of it for 10 years. A good taste. That is only the start. We'll also give them an independence guarantee. And they accepted. And now. They're no longer neutral. Means we can form a non-aggression pact as well. And then we can try to do this. Now that's harsh. That's really something hard to get. But maybe we can do it. We can see if we can adjust here a bit. Food is valued by them a lot. Why do we want that research agreement? It builds trust. It builds not only trust, it also gives one of the more powerful factions we have a good reason to like us. The Academy for the advancement of science will be strengthened through that. And also, of course, our research will be strengthened. What we need to do, though, is we'll need to gain more food, because we're selling off our food here at a record rate. So, that will be one of our priorities. And they accept. For 30 years we have a research agreement also with them. And over the course of time, we'll build, hopefully, enough trust to also get a defensive pact, which will then replace the guarantee. Favorable trade deal will go away. But the trust is coming. There's a lot of trust coming now. Maximum trust is 75 now, but that might change. Cordial attitude, yeah, we'll have a chance. We'll have a chance there. It will come. It will come. They probably won't attack us, yeah, right? So, with a non-aggression pact, and maybe we can get them to attack with us in the future. So now, what's going on there? We should build something on Barnard's Star. So, what would we need here? We would probably love to have the gene clinic here. For now. That will be a good alternative. Okay, yes. I mean, the robot will not be good there, so... But we need the gene clinic. There's absolutely no doubt about the gene clinic. And we'll then start removing that deep sinkhole. Cost is 200. Let's see. The Hippocrates sector. Shall we switch around Shall we do the switcheroo? It may be good. I think it's a little bit of an abuse, so we'll only use it in very desperate situations, and this is not that desperate. Not that desperate. We'll remove the deep sinkhole, and we'll put the robot in there then, and we'll move the Darrow over there once that everything is finished. We'll have that going for us. So there's a lot coming here. Then let's have a look at Diogenes Prime. Now, food. We now don't have much food. So all the more reason to get more food. And hydroponics farm here. And we can also build robots for that food. So the question is, should we? And I think we should try to... We should try to get the machine template system to at least get a pre-made agrarian template that we can then improve. Because after that, we will be able to... Yeah, after you gain your trade points for the robots, like droids, you can upgrade them. And if you have them distributed into different specializations, even if they don't really work in that specialization, then you can upgrade to real farm bots or to real mining bots. As we're doing that, we just have one robot and it will be upgraded to the next base robot model. And so we should probably not use it for food right now. So we'll have to look. Would we use more robots around here? Probably not. So we'll not build one. Here, nothing yet. Then let's look at Hippocrates. Varuna. You can see this is kind of incomplete. Now, we want a little bit more control, so we don't want to expend too much, so we won't remove anything here yet in the Hippocrates system. They can do that on their own. It's okay. Then we've got Ishara. Let's have a look here. Now, Ishara is a system that has one more world here that we will eventually settle on. It's also at the center, roughly at the center of our realms. So we might build the next starbase here with a goal to get the shipyard here as well, the next shipyard. Have a look at the Ishara Prime. How that is going forward. And it's going forward okay. The question is, what would be next? What would be a good idea to have? And probably, like that power plant here, wouldn't be a bad idea. So we could go for that. We could also go upgrade that building to a planetary administration. But that doesn't bring us that much for now. It brings us one unity and one energy. But there's not much upgraded here. So if we move him here, though, that is a different thing. We'll then have a robot here and a Darrow here. That will give us +2. But probably it would be better to build a power plant before, as that gives +2 already. So we'll go for that setup for now. Yeah, so that's that. We have plenty of time here for building stuff. And now we can have a look at Favalion. What would be next? What would be good? Trading hubs? Needs a colonized planet or a trader enclave now. So as we don't have that, and we have full defensive platforms, we could maybe add something rather useful here. Something like an anchorage would be good. A gun battery and missile battery too, because Favalion Station in the Procyon system, in the Favalion system is really important to protect our future friends that we have in the observation post here. We are also enlightening them, so it might not be... We don't know what will happen to our station when they are enlightened, so we'll not do anything yet there. Maybe we can... Maybe the station will be removed and we'll refound it at Storm. But we'll have to wait how and if this works. So Favalion is for now not doing much. Then we have Procyon Station. Everything's coming here. Alpha Centauri. We have full defense platforms nearly everywhere, so let's just continue our workings for now. Hippocrates system has no one assigned because we cannot assign more. Our next goal is to build a starbase in Ishara. Ishara Prime, let's have a look here. First step to that would of course be to go for the defenses, but we could also upgrade to the starport already. So that wouldn't be a bad idea as well. So and also thinking about it is a little bit critical. Let's have a look at our leader. No, I mean, it is more reasonable to first build the defense platforms and then build the shipyards and things and expand that. So that Habrak station, we'll build a fleet class here first. That is, in my eyes, the most solid defense station. Just because it does so much damage. Oh, and Castle, of course, yes. But we'll have to wait for a little bit more minerals right now. And are you happy now? Academy, yes, a little bit more happy. But we still have a dull edge and synth envy. That will need a little bit more. Yeah, the food. The food needs to be coming in shortly, hopefully. The Deros Imperium and the Gnori. Yeah, your people are fleeing to us, but they won't overtake. We will overtake you, if anything. First is a fleet class, then we'll have a gunnery class.
Construction project concluded.
Will we need one more robot? Probably yes. Probably yes. There are enough projects for robots out here. This robot can work here for now. We'll build another robot. And we have completed the research of interlinked support systems, better barrier point defense. Arrays of defensive armaments prove much more effective than independent countermeasures. Good. And good old Baltic dude. Still going strong. Energy Nexus would be something which would help us greatly. Advanced combat roles too. Disruptors. I mean, it would be time for disruptors to be... For sure it would be time. This is also good, but disruptors. We need a particles specialist for that. Do we have one? We don't have one right now. James Finnegan with a spark of genius. James Finnegan the second, though. We would have to keep the Baltic dude on this. We'll see. Are disruptors? They are in the research agreement. Subspace sensors are also in the research agreement. And maybe we should use Baltic dude's strength for that. I mean, good and all, but plus 85% is very, very good. So, and the Black Hole Observatory, would that bring us something? Let's have a look. Do we have a black hole? No black hole here. Black hole sun, won't you come? No, you won't. That wouldn't be possible for us to build. Subspace sensors would be possible, would be good. Would actually be good. So I think it's all in all a good choice, even though disruptors are definitely tempting. We could also go extended combat algorithms, but we won't have a research agreement on them, so let's rather go for that in the spirit of catch up. Pop construction ready on Barnett Star Prime too. And now what? Yeah, we can't do much here because the queues are on.
A declaration of war has been announced.
Oh, a declaration of war by the war. The war versus the Mbwa Union. Interesting. Where's the... Ooh, that's equal opponents, right? Let's have a look, though. War Mbwa. War of the Alliances. The war are at war with the Mbwa. But the Mbwa, they are also at war with the war. So not much info to gain from here. Look at that. We are positive in the food again. We're so good. Diogenes Prime, yeah. Food is coming. We can instantly upgrade that. It's a good choice. Our food, the food of the children of Atlantis, is of course organic, super optimized food. How is that done? It's the combination of nature's neural networks engineered into AIs. Like, we call it the Gaia network that manages our food production. That's why we're so good at food production. Great Race of Youth in a defensive pact with the Cartel of the Fifth Sun is good for us. We can build a network of friends here in the future. When the number of Youth defensive pacts might decline, when our trust rises. So, next steps. What are the next steps? That's interesting to consider. We'll make more friends of the great race of Yith. And we will... Oh yeah, we had that storm system here. And actually, that's what I wanted to tell. I got a really great suggestion for that. From now on, I'm really trying to get your usernames right. Your YouTube names. So, Wolfric Arneson told me that anemoi are minor wind gods in ancient Greek myth. And why not, instead of the storm system, call it the anemoi system? That is, I think it's coming from like animus, like that's Latin for the spirit. So that has a connection with that. So its spirit is also like something like the heart of someone, not the actual heart, but the spiritual heart. So that's our heart at the border of these systems, like our heart showing the Ibian state, the heart of the children of Atlantis, the pride, maybe the fortitude, by being out there in this great world. And it's a really great world. Wow. I'll have to plan this. Now, to tune out, let's look at one of the great empires again and their lore. Greetings, child of Atlantis. We are currently impartial to your kind. The Logix. The planet Uranus. It is inhabited by metallic, cube-shaped beings with multiple legs. These creatures worship a minor deity known as Rog, possibly another aspect of Nyarlathotep, whose rituals require yearly sacrifice in the form of excising of the legs from a native. When the insects from Shagai arrived, the natives of Logix initially tolerated them and allowed them to build a huge city. After 2 centuries, the natives even came to see the Shan as co-rulers of the planet. In time, many Shan eschewed the veneration of Azathoth and began to worship the Logix deity Rog. But when some natives of Logix likewise turned to the worship of Azathoth, the event prompted the priests of Rog to start an inquisition, inflicting gruesome punishments on the heretics. Relations with the Shan soured quickly as a result, and the priests of Rog demanded that all temples of Azathoth be removed from Logix. A small group of the Shan, still faithful to the Azathoth sect, left Logix. And they are actually fungoid beings molded into machines, but not only fungoid but also reptilian, so it's a kind of a combination, and that's why we chose that view of the Logix, formerly from Uranus. Now they've left the solar system. Thank you for watching. I wish you great dreams, and may Cthulhu guide your ways.